today, and I apologize in advance for that. But it did just have a very good game of Deadlock against someone who recognized me, so that was very nice. They were playing as Ivy, and I'm like, bruh, get off my Ivy. I was Abrams. I ended up killing them 3 times in lane, and then we like stopped the laning phase, and it just went bad because my team was like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Anyway, I did this, right? I looked over this. This is a great resource, by the way. I highly recommend this to anyone who wants to get started with Godot. Just like fuck around with this, because a lot of what I've been asking for. Hey, Yoshi Green, were you the guy that I just played against? Also, hey, how you doing? Pronouns extension is working again. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I forgot it. I was like, why is everyone's name shorter? That was what it was. But yeah, so like dictionaries do look neat, but I don't think that they really work for what I was trying to do with my game. So let's pull up my code. Good morning. It's Wednesday meeting. Not playing anything yet, but maybe EverQuest in a bit. Jesus, EverQuest, dude. EverQuest 1 or 2? EverQuest still around? So like Shards of Delea, or is that still around? I don't know. I wrote some code last night when I was really, really tired. So we're gonna have to see what it means, and I commented it out. So it looks like it doesn't work what I coded. So let's see. I've written this comment, and it says there's a way to search an array for a phrase like card 2 and show its position. Use that to find which deck list code should be used. Since card 2 is in the same is in slot 1 in both deck list and deck code, you shouldn't have any problems unless if you big dumb. Card is a thing. Godot is being a coy little bitch and not letting me access game.gd. I think I need to use game.card2 or something, but fuck me. Man. Well, that was helpful. Do they need to? They might need to be in quotations. Okay, so when is deck list code gonna get used? I think it's like when game. So these things should be popping up as things that it knows, but it doesn't. I shouldn't have to extend this. Did you hear about the massive baby penguin that weighs more than both of its parents combined? Yeah, I saw it as like a this penguin is a Primarch or some shit. It was a Warhammer meme that I saw it on originally. There is a world where I do this in a dictionary where the dictionary is just like I don't know if it's real or not. I heard about it, but I haven't checked into it to see if it's real or not. So this is a variable, right? And it should be able to pull it up in deck list, but it doesn't for some reason. Identifier cur card. Well, it's a variable, not a identifier. The spaces don't matter. That's not what the issue is. What the fuck is your problem? Then death, yeah, I'm very tired. I don't know how much I can do today. I'm just not doing good. Part of me also thinks that I should instantiate the deck list twice or something, like add the deck list twice. I'm gonna try this real quick and see if this works. Because I think this will help prevent a very specific error that I don't even know if could happen or not. But if it could be a real problem. So where is the S? Okay, we got A, L. Okay, how many characters do we have? We got L, A, K, Q, J, P. 6. Where's P? See, this is exactly the kind of bullshit that I was worried about. Because with this one not being in the set, it would cause problems. So we got to make sure that card P is directly at the end of the list. And then we're just going to do this, and we're just going to bring it in twice. And then we're going to cur card P that. And then we're going to change out what the cur cards are in the base code, so we don't need to fuck with that. All right, I need to pull up the documentation. Static typing. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Array. Because I know you can do this. I know you can go, show me in this array what card 2 is. I think this would be good. I don't know if this is like a thing you're supposed to... I mean, like, I can think of 3 other ways of doing this, and I think that's like what code is like, it's real basic blocks to fuck with, and then the more you fuck with them, the more confusing it gets. Oh, okay, so it's literally just like 1 or 2 or whatever. Did you see how Discord is selling Jury's feet right? Can you explain that to me in the way that you would explain it to a Victorian child starving to death? All right. Back, clear, count, duplicate, filter, filter. There we go. That's probably it. Or it could be find. Street Fighter 6 avatar accessories, and one of them is literally Jury's feet. She focuses on kicks, but she's always barefoot. I mean, I'm aware of Jury. Like, she's the kind of... She's got, like, kind of this, like, evil jester vibe, almost. But not quite. Like, almost like Harlequin. Where it's, like, not full jester Joker thing. But kind of, sort of. I'm aware of her existence, but I don't know anything about her because I don't pay attention to Street Fighter lore. Int find what variant from... Okay. Returns the first occurrence of what in this array. Or -1 if there are none. So I think I want to use int find with array filter. Or something. Okay, so I mean, the first issue I need to get over, I guess, really, instead of doing this, is figuring out why the fuck this is doing whatever it's doing. When you sit there and you're in the gutter, not in your belly, but rotten rat, the rich trade in avatars of feet via Discord. Okay. Foot freaks are eating well. Dude, Vindicta? Can I just talk about this? Okay, Vindicta. Deadlock. She's a problem in the game because she's really good. And, like, she's kind of the character that everyone plays if they're, like, extremely toxic. Well, no, that's more 7. But, here's some official art of her, right? She's got her whole ass feet out. Like, foot fetish people are eating fucking good. Did you censor the feet? This is Nubovich. Can I see your whole drawing? That's so good. They're censored. Oh, censored for Patreon. What are we working on? So this is a game called No Fish. It is my 1-year project starting as of like a month ago. And the game is go fish, except for the cards in your deck are determined by the items you pick up for fishing and the social links that you get via interacting with Animal Crossing Moomin style characters. And by following the story and interacting with them, you can increase the power of your deck to make it easier to achieve your own personal goals in fishing and actually maybe catch a fish rather than not. Where is Cur card declared? Cur card is actually declared in this game one, but that is... Okay, this is the issue that I'm having, is like, this is being... Oh, no, it's actually being set up in here. Oh, I bet you I just figured it out. How many different ones are you actually having an issue with? Just Cur card 2 or all of them? Because I bet you it's because it's setup rod is... Huh... If it's an auto load, it would be game.curcard. Oh, okay. It is an auto load. Is that the issue, or is it that it's nested inside of a function? One of the two is right. I'm not sure which. We'll find out, I guess. Game.curcard. Is that going to get you to shut up? Game is lowercase. Okay, no, it is working. It's just mad at every single one in this list. Card 6 isn't declared. I know you got 5, but okay, well, 6 is now declared, but 7 isn't. Let's just copy. The issue is indeed that they're set up inside of a function, so if they're not exposed to anything other than that function, right, and I need to pull them out of the function, but I need to be able to have that function change. I guess that's a thing, because I don't know how to extract data from inside of a if statement. You should probably add some line breaks to that array. This one? Just to make it so I don't have to scroll as far to get to things. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, so that actually did fix the problem. Save all scenes. I want to see if this runs real quick, because I did change this. What's your fucking problem? Invalid access to property or key 2 on base object type. The var function do a thing equal number. All right. You then put the var vest variable outside the function, then set the actual value inside. Okay, yeah. Right. So I would just do, essentially, I need to grab all this shit. I forgot there was a way to like make it all go whatever. I know there's a way to do this with tab, but I couldn't figure it out. And then this needs to be bracketed. Oh, not like that. Nope. Go away. That's really cool that it does both. I mean, this is weird, but here we are. It might throw... Okay, so what does it want for a string? Quotes? Yeah, it wants quotes. Okay. Because that is a string, you're right. Let's just fix it now rather than... And it's never gonna be an array. It's always gotta be one specific card. Because this is like how the game knows what card to load. We set the... You know, we pick which rod, you know, fishing rod and what lure and bait and all that jazz. And then you know, get that information. These will actually be set up in here, but like probably not like this. They actually might be set up through like a dictionary or something. Maybe like a dictionary of different card data that they could be associated with. And then like which one you get access to is dependent on a number that's like relative to how much they like you and you like them and such. I think that should be fine. All right, let's try it again. Oh, right, this is card UI, so that's not gonna do anything. Extends play area. Let's just do this. Okay. Invalid, who's a what's it? Oh yeah, let's not fuck with whatever this is right now. This is not a thing. I mean, if you guys aren't aware, this is just chatting, but I'm doing something at the same time. This is realistically all we're doing right now. Oh yeah, this one doesn't work. All right. Check for recursion in your... Okay. Go. You went in. Oh. Oh, so some things went wrong. Am I in the... What fucking... Where am I? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Why did you only have the fit? Do you like Godot? So far, so good. I'm not like an expert programmer by any stretch of the imagination, but so far, I've been enjoying my time with it. Like, it makes sense for the most part. It seems like you really have to try to fuck it up in a way that would actually like break your computer. So you can kind of just do shit and hope that it works, and if it doesn't, like, you're just inconvenienced by having to do the thing. We have a bunch of commented out bullshit debugs. Yeah, all the... Okay, I just got into it recently. Same, yeah. I released one game so far, and I released it on Steam just the other day. And so now I'm trying to make this one work. Okay, so I want to try Godot again. It's not that bad. I highly recommend this because it's the Godot documentation, but as like a example thing. And that was this is my continuous problem with coding is like, I need examples of script. Like, I'll read something like, you know, we'll have like the static typing thing. We'll have like array. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what do you mean you can do this, that, and the other with it? I don't know what you mean. Like, what does this do? And it's like, well, I just need to see it in context, you know? Okay, so yeah, it's very mad about not having anything to use those things that we just set up on. Set up rod, set up lure, set up bait. What? Where is this one? Oh, okay. Right. I didn't realize that I had put that, but I would need to. Okay. So part of me thinks that I should put a container somewhere. Oh, that's very relatable. I wanted to make a bot at some point, but I couldn't figure out until I found an example that I could modify. Yeah, yeah. All right, extends resource class. Card placement area, card placement area, card UI. All right. So yeah, let's go back here, and then I need to find here. Okay. Let me try this. Okay. So deck list dot top card equals X. Do you not like that? I guess I gotta do a var. Okay. Var X equal, I think I got it backwards. We do this. Equals blah. What do you want? Deck list is not a function. Oh, what is deck list? If not a function, it's an array? Okay, I'm not doing it right then. Let me look at the search an array thing. Array. Var array. Okay, so then we would want to... Wait, where the fuck? Okay, this is not right. So we don't even need to do this. We've got deck lists as a array. With an array, you use square bracket. Thank you. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Looks right. All right, deck list top card. So that's going to give us a number. And then what did I call the other thing? Deck list code. I copied the deck list over to the deck list code. Then I added Kirk and game dot to it. So that makes it so that way these will be in the exact same positions. I came up with this last night and I'm pretty fucking proud of myself for it. So because they're the same, I just need to find what. So here it is. Finds the first instance of what in this array. Okay, so it should int find. And then what's the rest of the command look like? What? Wrong array? Int find parentheses. And then, but like, what's the name of the, wait, we don't need find. Deck list find top card. Int means it'll spit out an integer. That's what I want. I want a number. Because the order of the cards in deck list is the same as the order of the cards in deck list code. So if it goes, what card is the top card? Well, the top card is card 2. Where in deck list is card 2? Well, it's in the first slot. Okay, well, look at deck list code and look in the first slot. That's the code for that card, which is card 2. Then you can have X, and X is going to be an integer. I mean, What type of game are you making? It's wait, why would I have to deck list dot find? And then we're just doing top card? And then this is a var. Okay, var equals var x. I mean, I don't think I need an X for this. This is a card game slash social links game. All right. So then X is just, yeah, it's more that I just don't think I need this function, right? Because top card already gives us the same answer. No, doesn't. No. Okay. So then we need to have deck list code X. That's not it. Find well, it doesn't want to be, it's not this one anymore. Now we got to find bracket. Okay, yeah, it's a bracket now. Any idea for card game rules? So that's what we're basically working on right now, is getting the cards to actually like show up and function. Functionally thinking, like, okay, so you've got games like Dungeons, Degenerates, and Gamblers and Baltro, where it's like standard card game, but with a twist. That's what this is, but with Go Fish instead of poker or blackjack. And it works because you've got I think I've got it. Okay, so every card has a value that if you put a card here, you're playing regular Go Fish. So this you don't need an explanation for. Do you have any twos? Go Fish. The ability, however, is a whole bunch of different effects. Both players draw 2 cards. Remove a card from your hand. Remove a card from your opponent's hand. Increase the value of the food that you'll be getting. So on and so forth. Minus 10 points if you score this card. So you don't want to score it, you want to give it to your opponent to score. So on and so forth. Script. Okay, so it goes find where your top card is. Put that number into this. And then it's probably not like, okay, I need this, but not just like standing here. It needs to be popped into something like load card. Can I just do bop bop and then the do you know what all that means, game? Why do you need 2 arrays? The first one is what the cards are called internally, as far as like where they are in the deck. It's the array that actually controls how the deck's functioning. But decklist code is the array for displaying what actually is happening. Unfortunately, they can't be the same thing, which is such a mindfuck to me. How far are you in the card code? I don't know. Let's see if it works. I broke it, so not as far as I would like. Instantiate in a base pack scene cannot convert one argument from string to int. I could use a dictionary, and I looked at dictionaries and I looked into dictionaries, and I think that dictionaries are for things that have less variables attached to them. I think that if this was a standard card game where the variable might be, you know, 2 or something, you would go decklist x instantiate Oh, okay. So here is where that changes in what you said. I think you want decklist code instantiate. Well, load card is a thing. What is load card again? Oh, right. Okay, so here's why that's not right, Edie. But you're in the right ballpark. So this code up here is just a resource that needs to be applied to the card UI. And so that means that when card UI is instantiated, it has no text on it. It's just blank, basically, is this. But I need to give this code from decklist to it when it loads in. And so that's why I'm putting it in here, is that, but that may not be how resources work. And the problem, again, is check this out. You go to continue. I was using it on the iPad, so like it doesn't know where I'm at in the thing. Also, horrible to try and code on an iPad. It does not work. The keyboard doesn't pop up, which means that a lot of this was difficult. But I don't see anything about, like, there's nothing about resources here. You have dictionaries, but there's nothing about resources. Just plug a keyboard into the iPad. Yeah, if we can find one that like works with it, that might be good. Because it would be nice to be able to just like code while sitting next to my wife. Because like this is just like, I think that a lot of this is just like I need to bang my head against it until it works. So, I mean, it started, but it immediately broke because it doesn't want to try and load a pack scene. They're compact Bluetooth. Yeah, I completely forgot that those existed. It's just the basics of coding. It's pretty much the same thing in my first year of university, but in another language. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's a great resource, but it doesn't tell you how to do anything with resources, which is like what I'm currently trying to learn. Load will load the file, and decklist code is going to point the file it wants to load. Right. Yeah. We want to load the card, and then we want to jam specifically this code into it. I don't know as if card UI knows what to do with it yet, but we'll worry about that in a minute. I just want it to take it, and right now it can't take it because you can't instantiate in a base pack scene. So wait, you want to do load? Do I need to load it first? Because that's not the issue. I don't know what you're doing, but that's not what's happening right now. Right now, it's saying that the pack scene of card UI cannot be loaded this way. And it's because it cannot convert argument 1. What is argument 1? Try seeing what export var resources. So I guess that would be up here. No, I would want to wait. Where do you want me to put that, man? I have no idea where export var like, I would assume that if it's just in, I don't know. On top of deck. Huh. Okay, the thing about the argument that instantiate takes is it takes integers and it instantiates the variable before the dot. Instantiates the variable before the dot. Right, yeah, so it's instantiating load card, which is the card loading thing. Export instead of static. I see. Also, I can probably get rid of that. Oh, right. Export allows you to see the editor. Yeah, so we did export with this. Yeah, so you can like change some of the variables in there because we've exported the shit. So now they're like labels that can be messed with inside the code. So we don't need to export anything, really. What is your fucking problem? Also, why can I make it red? What does that do? Is that just like to market for other coders who were hanging out? Or maybe for my own self-reference, I can have like a little dot, I guess. I have no idea what that does. That's a breakpoint. It's for debugging. Oh, I see. Okay. But you think it's, I mean, you think the code is this. I mean, first off, we need to, and then, wait, is that all it needed? Was literally we just needed to load the fucker before we like tried to jam it in something? Are you still grumpy or are you cool now? You're still grumpy, aren't you? Yeah, you're still mad at it. Well, why? Attempted to call function instantiate in a base null instance on a null instance. Where is load card defined? Load card, I believe, is defined up here. Oh no, did I do something stupid? I probably did. Okay, so I don't think that this is right. I'm just gonna delete that for a sec. Where is load card? I know it's a thing. Control F, load card. Oh, there it is. All right, so there. Preload card UI. There, it's a static variable. So it's a static variable in this thing that we've been messing with. Yeah, the thing that you were messing with was like the, yeah, that's why this code looks like this, but it doesn't want to do this. We're taking the load card, which is this, and we're going to jam the information that we put on the resource onto the card, and then we're going to put that card onto the field somewhere. Right now, it's just going to be like dead center because I haven't figured out where I want to put it yet. But once it can accept code, then I think we're good. And I think that this has to do with something with the weird way that Godot has rules about instantiation, which means that I need to look up the documentation on instantiation or whatever. That sounds so like big brain bullshit. Like, you know what? Actually, no. We're going to reload it, and I'm going to get an error, and then I'm going to Google the error. Invalid type in function. So load card.instantiate is right after that, and you change the card by interacting with the add card variable you defined. Just have to know which variable of the card you want to change. Yes. Like, so by default, they have no variables. And we want to throw all of the variables from the decklist code into it. Don't call my job big brain bullshit. I'm very dumb, and we wouldn't want my bosses increasing their expectation. No, just say it's really hard. And so they shouldn't expect things. I think saying X decklist is a string is what it is meant to be. I mean, it is a string, right? I guess they aren't strings? Does it interpret it as a string? Oh, no. Like, do you think it wants these as strings? It only takes a... Okay, so that is not where I put this information then. No, it does not want them as strings. Okay, cool. So the issue is not, no, I think the issue, because we were having this issue the other day before we even tried, like, if we ignore the code that I'm trying to add to it, it'll still break. Like, if we just take out this bit and we just instantiate a card. This will still break. Overflow, stack size, big number. Check for infinite recursion in your script. Well, do you think people would watch a channel that's just a Magic 8-Ball? Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Especially if it was like Twitch plays a Magic 8-Ball, they would do that. Okay, it wants a integer. Well, there's no integer that I want. Like, I don't want to put an integer in there. The whole loop is fucked. I think it's just this bit. I think it works again if we take that out. Oh, no, we have to take out the add card as well. Where the fuck is... There it is. Okay. I think it's all this. That's the problem. Yeah. It's all the stuff about adding a new thing that's having a problem. You could otherwise fill your... I see. So Stack Overflow means that you've done something really stupid, which is why the website's called that, I guess. All right, so if I add these back in, I don't know why this would keep doing this. All right, var x deck list find top car add. This is just a common error after. Okay, got it. I need to just read over the instantiate thing because I don't understand it. Actually, can I just right click this and look up symbol? There we go. Get state, node, instantiate, edit state. Indicates the scene's node hierarchy, triggering the child scene. Okay. It's because your draw count never goes to 0, so it loops indefinitely. Wait. Why is that only now becoming an issue? Like that... What? Yeah. While draw count is greater than 0, keep doing the thing. Reduce the draw count by 1. And then if it doesn't know what else to do, it passes because I don't want it to brick itself, which I guess is what's doing anyway. Because it needs to pass if there's no cards to draw. Because Godot only allows you to instantiate 124 things in a single frame. That means the loop is running more than 1024 times. I think it's the way that I'm loading the card. Let's see if that works. Loop needs to know when to stop. It knows when to stop. Once it runs out of draw count, or draw count as an int based on the number that it's given. Is it because if top card equals null, break? No, that's to prevent it. So when it tries to draw a card, it's going to take the top card from the deck, and sometimes that's going to draw nothing. Like once it runs out of cards, and once it does that, it needs to go, no, stop. I think it was literally something to do with the way that we were instantiating things, because as soon as I deleted that, it's all fine now. And I think it's because the way you instantiate things is not the way that I've been doing it. You know what I think I could check is, are there any deck builders? Weirdly, no. There's very few deck builders that are like have code that you can look at it. Okay. Oh, log tactics. Okay. All right. Let's see. What we need to Google right now, I guess, is Godot inventory system 2D slot based inventory. I hate the way that a lot of these ones do card games. Like the hand. I've been looking at this guy's tutorial quite a bit, and a lot of it's bad. A lot of this doesn't work because of... This was made 2 years ago. Level design for Metroidvania. Card interface like Hearthstone. This guy does not explain what he's doing. Drag and drop features.
All right. Today we will be creating this card mechanic feature. And we can pick up the cards, drag it around, and play them in this drop zone. Let's get to it. So I've created this example scene. I will have this project up on GitHub, and I will leave a link in the description. So first I want to add some functionality to the cards.
Can I see what version of Godot you're using anywhere on screen?
Texture for each card individually. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a script.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna create an export variable.
Backyard baseball launches soon. Awesome.
I will set the actual texture to this card texture function equal.
I mean, this is kind of the problem with a lot of these is like they're wrong.
Okay. Episode 3. So it doesn't actually have a set itself, so we're going to have to use a dictionary to pretend that it's a set. So I'm going to just call this a dictionary. Unfortunately, it's a very weakly typed structure in GD script, but that is
Deck
okay.
resource to collect cards. Deck code.
Technically,
Isn't Godot open source? Yeah.
Well, there's going to be an issue here. Okay. This is the problem. The problem is drawing this is a better idea. I think so. Let me draw this real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you guys
I have no idea what he's doing wrong.
aware of why, but let's take a look anyways. So we have a data structure.
Right.
And we're about to say, use the card as the key, and then the value is just true, right? And we're going to have a bunch of different cards as the key, and they're all unique. And the way they differentiate between card number 1 and, let's say, card number X, the way the game probably differentiates it is because the card actually has a reference number. And
Okay, what about this? What if what if the number we pass it when we instantiate, what is that number when you instantiate something? This needs to be after the draw count thing. That probably is also a thing that I need to think about. Load card. Var add card. Add child. Add card. Let's just see if we can get this to run. Can I get link permits? Yes, hold on. Permit ed 3800. There you are. Let me see if this works. Because it works for the... Oh? Stack Overflow. It's having a Stack Overflow when it tries to find the top card of... Thank you. Wait. I have no idea what it's... Oh, okay, hold on. Enumerations? Property descriptions. Paxstein? Like, it plunked me right here in the script. Method can instantiate true get state node instantiate. The instantiate the scenes node hierarchy. Trigger the scenes. Triggers the... Provides local scene resources. Only available in editor builds? What does that mean? Aren't we all editors? Because we're coders? Or do you mean... I don't think it's mostly editor related stuff. Pass to initiate provides Local scene resource to the local scene. I think that we just don't give it the number, and then when the card is instantiated, we just tell it. So draw card just needs to go something something top card. I don't know how to get that, but I don't know why it's running that many times. Because this is like new. This is literally, it just happened, like started happening today. Top card append. It's like, what? Graphics card is never declare. Delta is never used in function process. Okay. That we probably do keep. The Godot asset library has an inventory system project. You might want to look at its source for some tips on resource use. Yeah, that might be the trick. Because, like, the deck building stuff I've seen, they use dictionaries, but they don't have that many variables on it, and they don't try and change it. And it's like, well, yeah, you could do it that way. If you don't give a shit about what the code says or does, then yeah, that does allow you to drag around an icon. Does this hold code? This code was working yesterday, man. Like, last night when I ran this code, it was fine. For the last week, this code's been fine. I haven't changed anything about it. It's fine. I don't know why it's breaking now. Like, there's legitimately nothing wrong with it. I think, okay, it could be related to this. And in which case we need to go bop, copy, comma, bop. That's a new change we made. Maybe that fucked with it for some reason. Nope. All right. Find pair. Find pair. Did you get changed somehow? Where is find pair? Find pair. Function find pair. Card name string, hand pair, array string. If hand pair dot count card name equals 2, you got a copy for x and 2, where x is what? Wait, what is x? Oh, that's do it 2 times. Right, I forgot. And then if hand pair equals hand, player score +1. X is an integer of some sort, right? I don't... Why would there be a problem now? Like, I haven't changed anything about this. I don't... It's not that complex of a thing. Yeah, let me just try restarting. I forget that Godot just sometimes breaks, and if you restart it, it's fine. Thank you. It's some of the best advice. No, it's still broken. There's not an infinite recursion there. Okay, you guys are going to be my rubber ducky, and I'm going to explain to you what this does. I might need to stop because I do feel like I'm actually like about to fall asleep or about to like... What's the problem going on? For some reason, when it gets to the part where it's like, all right, compare what the top card of the deck is versus the cards in your hand. Do you see any cards that have the same value as top cards? The top card is literally the card that was just drawn. So let's say it's a 2, right? You draw a 2, then you look at your hand, and you go, are there any 2s? And you go, if yes, then we reduce the draw count by 1. Or if no, then we stop drawing as many cards, reduce the number of cards we draw by 1, because we drew it, so we don't need to draw anymore. And then that's it. But does the Game Jam have the itch.io page? Do you guys think that we have enough people interested in a Game Jam to even do this shit? Can you add breakpoints in? Yeah, let's do a breakpoint like right there. I don't really know how that works, but let's give it a go. Yeah, so it hit the breakpoint and it's fine. I was thinking about doing a game jam, but I'm not sure if anyone actually cares. And so it's like, I don't know if I'd be down to jam. I think that it could make these coding streams a lot more enjoyable, because then we could all spend this time coding or doing art or whatever. I'm very interested. Yeah, there's nothing... My Godot knowledge is much lower than yours. I am nowhere near being able to figure out what's going on. Like, I have legitimately no idea. Check the stack trace. Stack frames. I'm gonna try running it again without the breakpoint and see what that says. Okay, Stack Overflow. Draw player ready. A lot of Godot is so like coding is so similar actually. Here, hold on. I actually have a thing on this in the Godot lesson thing, which again I'm going to link because I think it's one of the best things they've got. Because I need examples. Like, give me a fucking example. I think they have actually in one of these. It's a very early script. What is code like? Continue lesson. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's it in GD script. Here it is, and like this is like the same code. This code does the same shit in 3 different languages. So like this is how you write take damage, and if you die, you die. Yeah, I need an example of how it works. This is really good for that. I highly, highly recommend GD Quest. GD script is very similar to Python, and I don't recall C# being that far off of either. Like, you just gotta, it's not called like printf, it's print. You know, you're gonna have weird things like that where you're gonna put the wrong thing in. Why are they giving you examples of JavaScript and Python when they don't support those? So this is to show you that, like, you know, code is, you know, not that bad. Once you learn one coding language, you kind of learn a little bit more about others. Like, once you learn one language in code, it's pretty easy to pick up another. Check it out. This is, you know, our script and then 2 other scripts that you might have run into. I don't know why they use JavaScript as their example, but whatever. But yeah, it's just to point out that like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to each of these things where it's having a problem. So first off, at function draw player, find pair top card. All right. I think what I need to start doing is I need to start getting rid of bits of the code that are new. Instantiating the card is what's causing it to go infinite. I'll be fucked to understand why that is. Wait. Why is this here? Why is var add card, load card, instantiate here in the code? This doesn't need to be in here. Graphics card? What's load card? Are we talking how much better C# is better? Yeah, we are. I like that I made this code that I'm very proud of, and then it's not. It breaks. Okay. Add card not declared in scope. I think you'll find that it's declared right the fuck here. What are you talking about? It's the wrong area. That's why. Can we just be a regular variable here? We can? All right, let's try it again. This is stupid for some reason. Why would you try and add an infinite number of cards if I just ask you to add one? If I just put one in here, like, is that fine? No. What is your loop doing? This isn't even a loop. I don't know how I'm doing infinite recursion without a loop. You gotta do an add card equals load card inside of the function, but you should define add card outside of, okay. So we just do this. And then, is this gonna be better? Okay, no. And it's not actually find pair that's the problem. Remove the var, okay. Right, because we've already declared that, so it shouldn't need to be declared again. Oh, no, we're still having problems. Yeah, something about add card, load card, and initiate. Load fish, load card. Are we loading fish, loading card? Are these actually being used? They're not, are they? But we don't need to for fishy card. In stack frames, check the at ready. Yeah, it's draw 7 cards. That's fine. Like, I know it sounds weird, but it literally, as soon as we start trying to add cards, that's when it tries to do something infinite, and I don't know why. Instantiate says it calls child scene instantiations. Are there more than 1024? Somehow, I guess. Like, maybe? Card UI. We're loading this. Check your while loops condition. So, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, check it. By removing, if I comment out this, it'll all work again. No, that's not it. There's a different one that's fuck. Maybe add some prints. Yeah. It's add child. That's what's causing the problem. And the thing is that this is fine up here. Like, loading fish is fine. So it's something going on with card UI specifically. Maybe that's the issue. We've been looking at that other code, but maybe this is wrong. Okay, it extends card play area. So when it extends something, that means it knows about all the shit that's going on there. Card UI does nothing, though. Card UI is just an image, more or less, with a series of things connected to it. Does card UI do anything right now? It is just it'd be like spawning in a VAT guy or something. It shouldn't be a problem. Like, it's just a guy. What does card play area do on its own? So card play area on its own is this. There's a hand over here. Wait, if card UI extends... Wait, is that how that works? Because No, because I need to be able to know about those things. I need to know about... Wait, does it? Cannot use shorthand get node on a class that isn't a node. Oh, it needs like a extends node 2D or something. I don't really know what this does. It just makes GD script happy. Cannot find base class node 2D. Capital N. There you are. You can fetch them from the auto load. Right, the game stuff. Extends control since it's on a control. Is it? What are you? Oh, it is control. All right, and then we go back to here and add child, add card. Let's see if it works. New error. That's good. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Typhus, or Typhus. I've heard that before. Could not add child and base node. Cannot convert argument from array to object. All right, well, I don't know what the fuck that means, so I'm gonna ignore that for now. All right, so can I make it so that way I can see what top card is? You fucked up your top typing somewhere. That's fine. I don't think we put everything in there. So it's, yeah. Yes, with game top card, right. Game dot top card. Depending on how I spelled top card. Okay. It doesn't extend it, so I assumed that you needed to extend it. But the reason it was doing that was that card UI was doing everything that card play area was trying to do. So every time it loaded a card, it was trying to draw 7 cards and then give the, oh, okay, that's how it went infinite. And that's why it would only go infinite if it was drawing a card, was because it was trying to do all the code of card play area every single time it drawed a pair. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So my, like, wait, what if the problem's over here was actually the correct answer? Extends control. Unexpected identifier in class body. Whoa. Game.topcard. Oh, we had a thing for this. Top card. Fuck, I need to. Just gonna go a little bit longer. I think I can figure this out. Yeah, I need it as a function or whatever, but I need to find this thing again where you search an array for a specific thing. And it tells you which number it is. Ah, here it is. Var array. So it's array bracket. I mean, probably not literally array, but and then equals. Okay, so let's close this. Equals. Okay, so like var x or whatever equals game top card. No. Let's see. Array. First. Prints first. Print. Okay, so it's parentheses around it. God. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna go lay down. Because I'm dead. Array is instead going to be called deck list code. And is that what I called it over here? No, I called it this. I'm going to just copy paste. Easiest way to do things. All right. Deck list code. And then I want to search. Well, probably game dot deck list code. variable this card equals how about card data? That might be a better word for it. Card data. And I think it'll do this like when it spawns, right? No, because it's not. We need to make this part of the ready command. Is it ready? Oh. It's like underscore ready. Fucking shit balls. Where's the ready? Function ready, void that. I want this. And I want card data to run. All right, and then var card data equals whatever. That should give us the same result, more or less. I just want to check on one, how to get this information from it. We delete this, uncomment this, and then it should work. So on ready, run the card data, which allows us to get I want the information from that resource. How to grab. It's not a, it's just a resource. Custom resource, maybe? Resource to scene, void, method, signals, change. Get path, resource name. Ah, here it is. Void. Wait. Extends resource. We might have to extend resource. Duplicate, emit, change, get rid of, setup. Okay. That guy's answering a question about something that doesn't make any sense to me. String resource pack. Scene local to resource local scene string red get admitted when the resources change. Modified as automatic change. Local scene. I gotta say, this may not be just me, but I will say, I find it incredibly frustrating how insane the documentation for this is. I have no idea how to do what I want to do. I search for a thing, and then it tells me 5 functions that do nothing related to it. and none of them seem to do the thing. So when I asked chat, like, how do I just do this thing? It's because I can't find it in the search feature. And there's just no documentation for resources. What are you trying to do? So I guess let's just load up card 2 Can we card underscore name equals card name? Maybe only identifier attribute access and a I just need to know more about resources in general, I think, and I'm definitely working on like the least of my brain. Card name dot text. Oh, I see. That's what I was trying to achieve with that. I mean, yeah, okay. Wait, is that real? Is this what I want? Did I actually already code this and it's good? I bet you these don't show up right. All right, I want to go to card UI and I want to run this specific scene. I have no idea why that played. Run this specific scene. Car group. Okay, so no, it's not actually doing what I wanted to. Good luck. All right, I'll see you later, Flying Dragon. I'll put out a post about place Resident Evil 7 in VR. I would love to. I don't have a setup for that. All right, so yeah, it's just putting in these strings instead of what I'm fucking telling it to. And I don't know how to get that information off the resource. You're trying to reload the appropriate text for the specific card. Right. So, like right now, it's just straight up loading card 2, but in the future, it's going to load a card based on whatever's going on in the game. I just want to make card 2 specifically work. And then we just switch out this with something else. Because this should just load something like card data 2 or whatever. So I'm like, let's not let whatever the fuck is going on in the card play area mess with this. Also, this needs to be card play area. Ara. That is also probably part of the problem. Is card name and stuff stored in card data? Yes. For now, card data is this card over here, where it's got card name, card ability, well, this is card ability text, this is card ability icon, and I should probably have a thing for what goes in the icon. I don't really have a space for the icons yet, so we'll worry about that in a second. So you can access something like card name dot card. Yeah, maybe we do like card name. What are you? Copy property path, maybe? No. I think we're getting some issues with card name being repeated, so it's going to be CNAME. Or how about just name? Name redefined original to native class control. Huh. Just be good at Baltro. It's not that hard. I'm not good at anything. Cannot find property text on string name. Okay, so what about card name dot card data? I mean, that can't be right. Just be as good as Baltro. Yeah, just be as good as Baltro. As easy as that. Card name equals... We need to fix this. Card name dot text. Well, you need the underscore, right? Card data dot card underscore name. Card data. Right, okay. Yeah. Group text would be then card. Is it not case sensitive? Huh. Card. It should be case sensitive. It seems very happy right now. But I think I need to, yeah. Okay, thank you, Edie. Card name, card data dot ability text. Card underscore ability underscore text. Invalid access to property or key card name in type string. Oh, this is a string. It's not actually loading the resource. Yeah, load. All right, so then variable card data is gonna be a random card. Load card data. I feel like part of load card or card data should be that, but you know, whatever. Equals, and then how do you load shit again? Hold on. Load card. Preload, not that. That'll cause problems. Preload card data. Presented path must be a constant string. Well, I don't want it to specifically call out card data 2 right now. I know it's confusing, but like, you cannot preload variables, only load them. Okay, how about load then? Cool. Yeah, that was what it was grumpy about. Okay, you don't know what the card data is then. What? I think it's trying to pull... So card data is still trying to pull the information about card name from literally this sentence. Like, it's not actually loading the thing. Use load card instead. Yeah, that's going to be the trick. Because then now it's taking that. Maybe. No, because it's loaded the card. You need to load the card down. Oh, right. We need to actually use that function. Load card. Yeah, it probably works better if you actually use the function. All right, and then we don't know what the card is called. Like right now it's called card 2, but we don't know what it's called. I think that this is going to be wrong. Yeah, this is where we pick up that information. So you may need to capitalize card data. .gd. Oh, right. Well, this isn't the variable card data. This is this. This is a resource. That's not how to do it. So card name and such should not be capitalized. Well, it is in here. I mean, I guess we can just drag that there. It is not capitalized. You're right. I'm full of shit. How about we just do this? Group text, so that's this. Ability text. And I don't know where I'm putting the code for what it does yet. Could be never, actually, weirdly. No, it isn't. Look at the property. Okay. Okay, how about you just don't do that? Whatever the fuck that is, don't do that. Oh, you're very upsetty, Spaghetti, now. Load card not declared in scope. Oh, right, yeah, you do need that. One. Card. Huh. Well, I think it did it. Sub-resource. Fucking add a camera. Just for a moment. Zoom 0.5. Okay. It works. Now, we uncomment out this and we recomment out that. And then we capitalize the C. And then we cut this and we paste that. Top card in base. Cannot find member top card in base play area. Right, because var. What is top card? Top card. equals a string. Are you happy now? Should be once it saves all the scenes. Variable name cannot... Oh, brackets is an array, not a string. All right, so I want quotes. There we are. What's wrong with it? That's not a problem. Okay, so by doing it piecemeal like we've done, because of what the auto load is called. The auto load is called game. That's the only auto load we've got right now. Graphics card. Game decklist code. Oh, wait. Decklist code is in game, or is in card play area. Maybe it's not. Top card could not be found in base card play area. Right here, right? Which is, it's right here. I'm going to try saving, quitting out, and coming back in. I don't know what's happened. But decklist code is not in game. It's in Rev, just try it. Sure. Where does this need to be? So game here instead. I don't even begin to understand how that worked. I have absolutely no idea why. Like, decklist code is not in game. So I don't know why that worked. Should I change the name of game.gd? Because, like, your recommendation somehow is right, but, like, no. Yeah, no, game is not part of, or decklist code is not part of game. Thank God. Checking the auto load in the project settings. Is the game assigned to card area or game? It's assigned to game because I don't need card play area all the time. There's bits of the game where you're running around being a little fella who just like walks around and looks at shit. And you don't need to know about how to play Go Fish at that point. That seems like just unnecessary data to have loaded. I'm gonna put a comment down here and just be like, the above commented out code works. No idea why I can't get this BS to work. Guess I'll die. Lol. It doesn't work, though. That's the thing. Do you need to import deck lists? Maybe. I had to go for a moment. What kind of container? You have a spirit of a true coder. Yeah, I realized the other day that my method for creativity, when I'm trying to make something, my creative method is the scientific method. Like, I'll just like be like, okay, I know skulls rule. So like that's like a control. I can use skulls as a control in this experiment. That as long as I paint a skull, it'll look rad just because it's a skull. But if these other aesthetics on top of it look good, then that's good. You need to have something to tell this script where our card play area script is. Okay. I also just want to leave like comments in my code that are helpful to me, but also stuff that I don't remove later. And then just let people fuck around with it. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for next time because I don't know how to do that right now and I just don't have the brain power for it. This all looks bad. I'm just going to get rid of that because that doesn't seem to do anything right now. And I don't want to try and confuse myself. This part works more or less. If we can get it to work and we can get into a hand, then we're starting to have an actual game. Yeah, because once the resources can be applied to cards and cards can be... I mean, yeah, that's... Okay, so step 1 is to build Go Fish. We've done that. Step 2 is to build it so that way the player can actually see the game and ask for cards. So seeing the game is where we're at right now, and part of seeing the game is being able to see the cards as they enter your hand. So we're getting the script done for the cards, but not the hand yet. But the hand, we can just go, I don't know, we have a container of some sort that loads them. Inspirational video for you. The rapidly dwindling sanity of Valve programmers expressed through
This
code
is
comments.
the easiest way I could find to refresh the goals when switching maps. To do. This is dumb. This isn't particularly efficient. Too bad. This is a stupid fix, but I don't have time to do a cleaner implementation. This is a bad way to implement Half-Life 1 style sprite fonts, but it will work for now. This seems like a bad idea, but it's fine for now. Move it into place and resize. This is terrible.
Warning about the R slur at 140. Okay.
This doesn't account for children of hierarchy. Too bad.
Lots of too
Bizarre
bad.
flip inherited from earlier code. WTF. Multi-threading badness. This will cause a crash later. Grab John S or McJohn no. This code didn't port easily. WTF does it do? I don't know why. I don't want to know why. I shouldn't have to wonder why. But for whatever reason this stupid panel isn't laying out correctly unless we do this terribleness.
Use an epsilon, damn it!
This is catastrophically bad. Don't do this. Someone needs to fix this. Yes, this causes a memory leak. Too bad. This is bad done code and more importantly,
So many too
bad done
bads.
code that doesn't make any sense here. My hope is that this code is so offline never allowed to write UI code again. This shit doesn't work. Why? Has I ever? This is some lame shit right here. This is utterly
Yeah. There it
fucking
is.
retarded.
Let's skip a little bit so that
Driver
way.
has no return code because nobody could ever possibly attempt to parse bad data. It could never possibly happen.
This is a terrible way of doing this.
Yeah, that's real code though. Yeah. I legit had a comment in production code that I found was if the moon was right phase on Tuesday night and you rub a goat's intestines on yourself, this code might work. Yeah. Too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go lie down now. And probably just have like a mental health day. So I'm just not here to actually stream. I apologize. That code ran the entire floor. Oh god. Being a programmer is realizing I hate becoming proficient at something and realizing that the people that I expect to know what the fuck they're doing just know how to do it slightly better than anyone else, and so no one can call them out on it. Like, it's not that they actually know what they're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go lie down now. Have a good rest of your day. See you later. I'll tweet out about the game dev thing in just a minute here. It'll be a poll. If you're interested in it, let me know. And that way I can see if like it's actually worth it to go through the trouble of setting up a game jam.